Hello everyone, welcome back again for video 2 of the day. My name is Jeff. If you're new here, welcome in. If you've been here before, welcome back. This one is another one of your requests. This is from user, and I'm sorry, I'm totally going to butcher this name, but HoangHuynhMhat. I'm sorry. I appreciate the request, and I'm sorry for butchering your name. But this is EXO Dorado. If you've been here before, you've seen some of my reactions to EXO. I love EXO. I think they are absolutely the pinnacle. Nobody touches them when it comes to R&B. I also think Monster is arguably the greatest, or at least top 5 greatest K-pop songs of all time. Regardless of group, boy, girl, doesn't matter what generation, Monster's in my top 5 all-time K-pop songs. Another one that's up there is La Di Da from Everglow, but y'all aren't here to talk about Everglow. I could not find a music video for this one. I don't know if it has one. So I was going to just react to a lyric video, but I found a live performance. So hopefully that will please your request. It'll also, even though they don't have a music video that I could find, it'll give us a chance to see a live performance, which is another first for the channel. We've done reactions to live vocals from like Killing Voice for a few different groups, but this is the first time that we've reacted to a video where they're doing a live performance on stage. So, without any further ado, let's head over and check out EXO Dorado. I don't know where this concert was done. Also don't know if I need these subtitles because the title of this video has English sub already in it. Oh yeah, let me pause just real quick. Dorado, for those of you who may not know, is a mythical city of gold. I forget which culture it's from. I don't remember if it's straight up Spanish or if it was based off of like Mayan or Aztec mythology. But the point is, or Incan, but I don't think it was Incan. Point is, it's a mythical city of gold. There's been plenty of movies and books and other things, other media that talk about this famous lost city and how people want to find it. If you've ever played the Uncharted video game series, I forget if it was Uncharted 1 or 2, but they're trying to find El Dorado. So, yeah, that's what it's about, or at least that's what the title is. I don't know if that's what the song's going to be about, but it looks pretty promising considering these video screens are already showing gold imagery. So, all right, I'm going to try not to talk too much during the first playthrough, and then we'll go back and watch it a second time like usual. Can we boost the resolution? Yes, but it didn't do anything. Okay, outfits. So they're taking the desert version of this. I'll expound on that later. Okay. And no wonder this crowd is getting into this. So I'm turning these subtitles off. 고요한 바람 소리가 Lovely tone change there. This song is a banger. How did this get by me? I've never heard the song before. Nice high note there. Bring that rap in, boys. Oh, the run, the vocal control. Light stick time. What a performance this would have been to be at live. Holy hell. Oh, the note. Come on, Slay. Dear God, what a performance. I actually teared up a little bit. Not just because the performance just had to be so cool to see live, but the lyrics are actually pretty touching if you read beneath the surface. So first impression, and I'm going to go back and point some stuff out that I either see or interpret like normal. But first impression is, first off, song is a banger. I don't know how I didn't catch this. Like, I've heard lots of EXO, but there's a lot of songs that I haven't heard. I mean, they've been around forever, and I've only been into K-pop since 2019, I think it was. And, wow. Like, what a performance. What a song. But the performance and the staging and the fans and... Man, I wish I could go back in time and be there. But I did hear from one of you guys in the comments on another video that after Kai gets out of his military service, they're planning a world tour. And I hope that's true because of all of my favorite groups, like I have a list. EXO, LE SSERAFIM, ATEEZ, and IVE are the only ones I haven't seen a full concert for. And I have at least seen IVE and ATEEZ perform because I saw them at KCON. So EXO and LE SSERAFIM are the only two groups that I am dying to see that I've never seen at all live. So if they do go on tour, I am definitely going to try and get a ticket. Now, I said I was going to expound on... they're going with the desert theme. So the Legend of El Dorado actually has two different interpretations that I've personally seen. There's the version where they're looking for it in the desert, which also happens, I'm pretty sure that's where they look for it in Uncharted. But there's also the version where they're looking for it in the rainforest, like in the jungles of the Amazon, stuff like that. So they made numerous references to the desert version of this myth. like even if a high wave of sand comes crashing down, that kind of thing. So, uh, was pleased with their motif that they carried through the song. I was right in the sense that El Dorado was, the whole city of gold thing, and love their outfits. Like, it obviously went with the theme, but we're gonna go back, and you guys, the XOLs, already know, but for somebody who's just getting into EXO or might not know EXO at all, and you might not have caught their message, this isn't just about finding this mythical city of gold. We can go back and talk about some stuff. All right, so obviously we're starting off with cool imagery to start the performance. Everyone's got their light sticks. This must be an early light stick because that doesn't look like the EXO light stick I've seen in stores now. I love these gold jackets though. I want one. So I had the same dream again. I was at an endless desert. So obviously, surface level, I've had this dream of finding this city. There was an endless desert. But there's also, I had this dream of like being successful. And this endless desert representing like all of the obstacles that you have to go through and all the pain and the tears and the tribulations, and it can seem endless. There's a dazzling city on the surface, of course, El Dorado. Under the surface, the message that I'm interpreting is this dazzling city of gold reaching what they would consider to be success. And again, this is at the beginning, they're talking about a dream, but it always vanishes before I get there. So they never quite reach it, which is actually also pretty cool because I don't know how far into their career this song came out, but it's like moving the goalpost, so to speak. Like every time they think they're reaching success, it gets further away because they can get better. They can get more successful. Again, two different meanings. Going toward the place I have to go. So they're saying like they can't promise they're going to get there, but they're going to try. They have to go there. Which again, surface level, they have to go find this dream, this mythical city of gold. Under the surface, they have to keep pursuing this success, this idea of being what they would consider to be the perfect versions of themselves. So find the El Dorado, that shining version of me. The bigger the adventure, the more danger that follows. Toward the future that no one knows of. So we don't know what's going to happen in the future. We can only say what's happening right now. And this is the journey that we're on. And we're going to go for that goal. This walk will be a legend in the days to come. And that, honestly, is the line that made me tear up a little bit because it's true. So, surface level again, the road to El Dorado. Obviously, lots of stories have been told about the journey to El Dorado, but under the surface, this walk will be a legend in the days to come, meaning you're going to tell stories about us in the future, about our career, basically. This walk, this path that we tread to try and reach the pinnacle, that shining version, that gleaming city that is us. And And they were right. EXO is a flippin' legendary group, and even for someone like me who only knows really most of their title tracks, I wouldn't even say most of, but most of what I've heard is their title tracks, I still know they're legendary. Like, you can't have a discussion about legendary K-pop groups and leave EXO out of it. Even if we're walking in storms on some days, even if things are hard, if we're together, I won't be afraid. So not only is that if we're together, meaning the group, like, I won't be afraid by myself if we are together. Sorry, I just hit the mic. But also the fans. Like, if we are together, then I can keep pushing towards that goal. Let's look for paradise. And now they're going on their journey. Golden song, again, just playing on the gold theme. I close my eyes and it gets a little clearer, which is another really cool line. So normally you think of eyesight, right? And your eyes have to be open for something to be clear. You're watching this video right now with open eyes. You see this clearly. But this vision of their future, this El Dorado, this success, this destination or the journey that they're going to take, when he closes his eyes, it gets clearer in his mind and he can visualize it. I can vaguely see that place, but we don't know what it looks like. We don't know the end. And when that place calls out to me, I won't just stay here complacent. I'll keep moving. I won't be frozen. I'll keep pushing. I just love the theatrics of this too. The flags and the lights, the gold jackets, the video images. So this is what I was talking about. Even if the high wave of sand comes crashing down. So both in a literal sense and when they're going with the lore of it being in the desert, and also playing back on that line about even if we go through the storms, a high wave of sand come crashing down. Like, even if it gets really difficult and things seem like they're crumbling around us, the destiny I shall meet is this shining, perfect version of us. I love this. And if my theory's wrong, I don't want to be right. I love that this switch into the rap there too. We've gone, what, 2 full verses and choruses with the vocals, and now we're moving into a rap, and then the bridge that comes up after the rap is absolutely amazing. In this dangerous journey, obstacles keep coming. We've talked about that in other lines, but this just reinforces that. We've become one and have overcome everything. I think that's pretty self-explanatory, but I think this also plays back to that double meaning of we've become one as a group, and also we've become one as kind of a family, like with the fans. I'm even more excited. So they're saying we're here now. We've already reached this place, but I'm even more excited for what's to come. I'll prove those who believed in me were right. So on the surface, talking about El Dorado, with it being a myth, and these guys are going to go off in search of it. First off, if you were going to launch an expedition, you would need investors, funding, that kind of thing. So, proving those who believed in me, who might have invested in me emotionally or financially, were right. Like, this city does exist. But again, under the surface, proving those, like the fans who believed in me that I could be successful, that we could be successful, we're going to prove them right. Listen, you did not have to go that hard on those notes. This part's funny though. Like, I love the light sticks, but I also think they kind of look like air traffic controllers. Those people that wave planes in at the airport runways. Believe in each other and El Dorado. I know it's there. I actually can't tell if they look like air traffic controllers or Star Wars characters. Alright guys, so that was the reaction to EXO El Dorado Live. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I loved it. Not only am I disappointed that I missed the song way back, but I'm really hoping that they'll do that as a performance if and when they go on a world tour. But also am curious to know if you guys think I'm right about the theory. In fairness, the song is pretty old by today's standards, so if you've been following EXO, I'm sure you already know if I'm right or not. But I don't follow the lore, so all I can do is comment in the moment of what I'm seeing. But let me know if either you think or you know I'm right or wrong. And if I am wrong, drop a comment and let me know what the correct interpretation was. Because I'm sure they've actually said what the meaning of the song is by now. But again, I thank you guys for checking this one out. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure you like, subscribe, hit the bell to enable your notifications so you can see when future content goes live. And until the next one, thanks again for your request. I'm not going to try to pronounce your name again. I already butchered it once. But thank you, and take care, everybody.